is the first certified PM of 2023. Ganesh, Naeem, Arun, Junaid, Ramesh, Shahid, Sandeep, Naula, Rupar, Onkar, Nishit, Sulaiman, Mohit, Mati, Leo, Urram, Halim, Ghazi, Harun, Ahmad, Afla, Abu Bakr, Razan, Ikram, Philip, Tayyib, Aslan, Madhiya, Hassan, Ajay, Ikin, Kevin, Naseem, Padma, Priti, Hassan, Vikas, Atif, Zia, Pallavi, Sajad, Zarnab, Azim, Imran, Tahir, Azad, Grace, Ajay, Ali Numan, Mafi, Mansoor, Prashant, Asma, Ki, Bhai, Fiaz, Garim, Ibrahim, Shakil, Diwali, Talha, Adnan, Akmal, Azam, Bas, Mangesh, Murli, Nad, Raj, Sachin, Sujit, Chetali, Asad, Moss, Rizwan, Abbas, Shakil, Shafiq, Karita, Fadil, Kodan, Tushar, Rizwan, Matt, Abbas, Aziz, Ahmed, Sukur, Imran, Rajesh, Sachin, Rais, Yasir, Michael, Makuram, Irfan, Ashab, Ijaz, Binu, Atif, Ankush, Selwan, A Love Story, Chili, Durga, Vivek, Kalyan, Sagar, Fad, Ali, Satish, Rizwan, Was, Abis, Razan, Yusuf, Wakash, Vinay, Vishali, Mesh, Uday, Chandala, Sunila, Sovik, Sibai, Saurabh, Satish, Sani, Saad, Genius, Atine, Amir, Mohit, Mohammed, Minhaj, Das, Smile, Jason, Hassan, Hasib, Farid, Farhan, Ittisham, Dr. Jitin, Tadab, Badar, Atim, Anushpa, Amar, Amaya, Ali, Akash, Adam, Wasif, Nasir is my PMP number 597. We are ending this year with a bang. 597 PMP with 99% success record. So these things really motivate me. 597 PMP in 2023. Now the goal for this year is even bigger than that. My name is Amir Ali and I help people to pass PMP in the minimum possible time. In this video, I want to share with you guys the 10th step that you can use or you must follow when you are preparing for your PMP. There's a 10 step sequence that I have made, and I was discussing while I was talking to my students what are those steps that we can follow one by one, and each step is important for your PMP exam. Now, let's talk about that. But if you are watching this video, put in the chat box how much in your preparation, where do you stand, so that I can understand the context that what is your preparation level, and do tell me at which step right now you are in your preparation level. This will help me to give the context and understand better to you. Okay, so let's start with step number one. Step number one is that you need to understand why do you want to do PMP. Why? What is the purpose, the reason behind it? Why do you even want to do PMP? Let me make it very clear. PMP is not for everyone. Yeah, PMP is not for everyone. PMP is for those people who want to move their career in a certain direction. PMP is for those people who want to go to a next level in the project management domain. So, are you that kind of a person who wants to go towards that way? And do you want to excel in the field of project management? If you are in the field of operational management, then PMP may not be something for you. Maybe you can look into the Lean Six Sigma. Those things are better for you. Lean Six Sigma, green belt, black belt, those things work better for you. If you are in the field of quality, C-sweep or things like that. But if you are in the field of project management, then and you want to take your career to the next level, then PMP is something for you. This is the step number one. Now, step number two is understanding the requirements of PMI. This is a step number two. Step number one was why do you want to do PMP? Okay. Step number two is basically understanding the requirements from PMI. So if I go there and look into that, like another why into that, why you should do PMP, according to PMI, it can increase your salary up to 32%, and there are more than 1.4 million people. Okay, so if we talk about PMI requirements, the PMI says that you should have 4-year degree or high school diploma, and once you have done this, then you need to have 3 years of experience or 5 years with a high school. What does that mean? Many people get confused. What does that mean? Do I have to lead the projects into that way? If you have, then that's the best thing. But at least you should have done your degree 3 years before you are applying. For example, today is 7th of January with me. I'm in US, New Jersey. So if you are applying here, I should have done my graduation in 21 7th of January or 6th of January. Then you need to take 35 hours training. This is mandatory training. Or you need to have a CAPM certification. This is the requirement from PMI, because once you are done, once you apply for your application, PMI will audit you. You have to write down your experience, that is 3 years experience for graduation and 5 year experience if you are have diploma, and then you need to show that where you have taken that training, and if you are audited, you also have to provide the certificates. And now PMI is doing more and more audit for you. So this is an important thing for you guys, that if you are doing that thing, that resonate, or that an important thing to look into that: graduation, 3 years experience, and 35 hours training. Now, talking about 35 hours training, from where you can take that training. We do provide that training. You can join our program if you need an end-to-end support, or you can get training from anywhere in the world. There are thousands of PMI authorized training provider instructor. You can take from them, or you can take training from Udemy. So all the trainings are acceptable by PMI. You can take the training from anywhere in the world, depending upon which suits you, which training institute suits you. You can take training from anywhere. There's always a thing of price in the programs, that which program is which pricey. So it depends from training to training. For example, my group program is $699, and one-to-one is $1,200, because we provide a bunch of things into it, and we are the best in the business. But if you are someone who wants to do training at minimum cost in India, Pakistan, you can get for 20,000 rupees. Or if you really want very cheap for Udemy, you can go and get it for $10. Okay. But again, you need to understand how you learn. The third and the most important thing, this thing is the most important thing in my point of view, and that is understand yourself. Understand yourself. Okay. So how do you learn? What is the way that you learn yourself? According to the social sciences, people are categorized into four ways. Some people prefer to watch videos. That is the bunch of people, majority of the people, they prefer to learn by watching videos. That is why YouTube is the number one way, and then TikTok is working that much, and that is why I make so many videos. People learn through videos a lot. That is the first thing. Then there are people who prefer to listen things, and that's where you have podcast, things like that. And then there are people who prefer visual graphics. So we have mind maps and things like that. And the fourth one is people who love to read books. Which one are you? Not everyone need to read the book. I see people saying, read this book, read that book. Yeah, that is okay. But first you need to understand, do you even need to read a book? Do you even need to read a book or not? Like, let me give you example of my wife. She never read any kind of book. Her major learning language is listening. So what she did, for her, I converted my videos into audio, and she learned through them. And then she preferred to look at the mind maps. These were the only ways she used for learning. Whereas I love reading books. I learn basically through reading books. But less than 1% people in the entire population learn through the book. So what is your learning style? Put in the chat box, what is your learning style? How do you want to learn your way? Depending upon that, so let's say if you want to learn through book, if you are among those people, you can get my book. Now it is available in Amazon, so wherever the Amazon deliver, you can get it. If you're in Pakistan, you can contact me. I'll give you a number of my team member. You can get it. It's very cheap, like $10 in Pakistan, so you can easily get it. Same goes for India. This is also available in India. You can get it in India, and all over the world you can get it book. In Saudi and UAE, it is 100 dirham. So you 100 dirham, 100 Saudi riyal, you can get that book from there. Now, the next thing, once you have the material, the next thing you have taken, like now, you know why you want to do PMP, why it is important for you. You know where you have taken that training, you have applied for your application, you have cleared the audit, you have gotten the material which you want to do. The next thing comes the simulator. The mock simulator are critical for your PMP exam. 99% of people who fail in the exam is the reason they don't have a good simulator. So I'm gonna recommend my own simulator as the number one simulator because it is doing miracles for that. So you can also get that simulator. You can either join our program or you can purchase the entire simulator from us. It is $99 and it works perfectly. Okay, so in that simulator we have made questions on the people, process, 180 question random mocks. In the random we have 10 questions to 60 questions, and all these questions are time based mocks. So you learn at your own pace, you learn it through that way. So the next thing, you must have a good simulator. If you want to buy somebody else simulator, I can give you 2 3 simulators that are very valid even to you today. EDU HubSpot is a website. It really had a good simulator. I'm not sure about the current price, but just go to them. Varun Anand is very cooperative. Just talk to them. You can get their simulator. Just scroll there and get their simulator. Or you can get PMP Prepcast. PMP Prepcast is considered as one of the best simulator. Their access limit is like for my simulator, you get a as long as you become the PMP. If you go for their access depends on a 45 days or 50 days. You can check it, and I guess EDU HubSpot Sport also give a 1 year or 3 months. I need to check with the Varun, but it does that. Or if you want to go for Udemy, you want to get the cheap simulator. I don't actually recommend Udemy that much, but if you want to go to Udemy, you can write Tridebroy. Tridebroy, I put the spelling wrong. Trideb, Tridebroy, yeah. His simulator, if you pass it, is one of the best simulator. You can see 2,500 people have already used it. It is one of the best simulator. Or you can get Wagde Azam simulator, that is also good simulator there for PMP. You can search it there. So these are the simulators that I do recommend that you can use for your PMP preparation. Now you know why you want to do PMP. You have taken that training, you understand your requirement, you have your book or things, and now you have your simulator. Now the next thing comes, a very important thing, learn how to solve PMP question. This is a critical thing. No matter how many knowledge you have about the PMP, if you don't know how to solve PMP question, that becomes a very problematic. Okay, so let me give you two things on that. I have written 7-step formula on how to solve PMP question. So you can download this book free of cost if you want to do that. That's free access on my website. Just go there, you get 7-step formula book that actually goes into depth of that, how you solve the question answers, what are the things that are there, and why this is important to look into that. In addition to that, uh, learning how to solve question answers, I recommend join the coaching calls. Coaching calls that I conduct, one on Thursday, and I am planning to do one more in EST time zone since I have shifted to USA now. So one more I'm planning to give in EST time zone. So that is also will be available for you for free. So you can do that. And one more, this is free question answer sessions for you, 180 question answers on my YouTube channel. Varun Anand recently put another 180 question answers for him. You can learn that. EDU HubSpot, they do weekly coaching call, join that. Andy Ramdal does free coaching call, join that. David McCallum does free coaching call, join that. And who else does? If you know somebody else, also put in the comment. This coaching call helps you to do question answers. Then the next thing is you need to have accountability partner. Accountability partner or accountability group is somebody that is the most important thing in your preparation. When you feel that you're actually going down in your preparation, there is no support in the so you need to have somebody to take your update, to understand where do you stand and work with you. So I recommend having somebody that is committed with you, having somebody that worked with you, having somebody that guide you. Maybe join that training program which is actually have a coaching system in it. That's a very critical thing. Maybe look into that way. That can be very important. Or you can have a study buddy that you study work together. For example, in my program, I become the follow-up system. I keep on doing follow-up with my student till they become PMP. So at the end of the day, what happened? That becomes the most important factor in our preparation. That I am working with them, I am coaching with them, I am guiding them till they become PMP. So this thing you need to have in your preparation. This is the critical thing that you must have in your preparation. Otherwise, it will become a challenging thing. You must have an accountability partner how to work into that thing. Okay, Ji. So what a, so far which step do you think was the most important step for you? Acha. The next thing is flashcard. I am a big fan of flashcard. Flashcard quickly shows you the entire topic and it can give you the entire summary in a very quick time. So what I would recommend you, you can buy the flashcards, you can make your own flashcard or just email us. My team will share you the flashcard of the book 7th edition. The flashcard basically quickly shows you the context of entire PMP and that really helps you. Like at one, what is flashcard? For those people who don't know what is flashcard, flashcard has question on one page and answer on the next page. So that's a quick revision of the entire PMP. I'll show you the flashcard that I have made, which we have shared in the groups, and just give me some minute. So those flashcards actually give you a context of the preparation in a very quick way. So I highly recommend that you make your own flashcard. That is the best thing. But if you don't want to make flashcard of your own, then you can get my flashcard. I'll give it to you. And like I have made 3 4 types of flashcards. One of them is the Pin Book 7 flashcard that quickly gives a context of what things are. So that is really helpful. Let me show you. Yeah, here is a flashcard. Okay, so I haven't downloaded this. I sent it to someone. So acceptance criteria on one slide. Then what is this? This slide, next slide, this slide, next slide. So this actually gives you the entire thing in a very quick way. So do make your flashcard how the context of the flashcard is set. Make that thing. Acha ji. So you have gone through the material, you are doing mocks, you are working towards that thing. How do you know? How do you know that you are ready for the exam? Now this is a very important thing. Let's say you are using my simulator. In 180 mocks, if you are getting 65 to 70% or above, you are ready for the exam. That is one thing. Secondly, when you can make the flow of entire PMP or mind map by your hand, you are ready for the exam. Next thing, you are able to explain the PMP questions and answers with justification to other people. If you are doing these things, in my personal opinion, then you are ready for the exam. These criteria shows how you are ready for the exam. Then make your mind maps. Mind maps are very critical. Like you can get our mind map also. This one mind map gives you the entire PMP. So make your own mind map that shows you. If I put this mind map here, risk, probability, impact, things like that, I would recommend even print out the mind map and use it for your own way. So mind map is very critical for you. Then you must have last day prep material. Like for my students, for my premium students, we have a last day call, a mindset call, and last day prep material that I shared with them to have a look into that. That last day prep material is just awesome. You need to make your own last day prep material, or from where you have taken that training, you can get the last day prep material from them. So this is the 10 step formula, 10 steps that you must know for your PMP preparation. For things like that, you must have that. with you. That's a very important thing. If I revise, why do you want to do PMP? That's the most important thing. Are you eligible for the PMP from where you have taken that training? Understand yourself. What is your knowledge area? How you can learn in the best possible way. Which mock simulator you can use, learn how to solve the question answer, who is your accountability partner group. Do you have flashcard? How do you know that you are ready for the exam? Mind maps and last day prep material. This is the 10-step formula for preparing for PMP exam. Now let me show you. If you don't want to get hustle and identify all those things and you want a quick solution, what I can recommend to you, join our program. In our program, we provide each and every single thing. We take care for everything and make sure you have every single thing with you. Let me show you in the easiest way. So where is my program? Okay. So let's say you join my program. Okay. So what we would do, I would understand, first of all, I would have a mindset call with you just to know that why do you want to do PMP. Once I have a mindset call, your why gets clear. Okay. Second thing, I will give you 35 PDUs training. I will help you in filling the application. We will do mocks into that. I'll give you my simulator. I'll personally do the daily follow up, will become your accountability partner. I will give you a roadmap how to study, what are the things into that way. In addition to that, this PMP aspiring group of mine that is open in front of you, this becomes an accountability partner. For example, somebody put a question, Shaheen put a question, Raman is answering here. So Shaheen, they are having this is the accountability partner. I am working with them. Then I am having the follow up with the students. Like one of my students just solved a question. I am asking, okay, what's the issue with the time? So we are discussing with that, and after that I will have a call. Amir here gave me this score, okay, 68%, etc., etc. I asked him to do 180 mocks. Now that is your accountability partner. We work together with the students at very closely to each end to make sure they are working in the best possible way. So in this way, we ensure that every single thing becomes possible for you. Whereas my one-to-one program should be $5,000 and group program should be minimum $3,000. We are giving this at a subsidized price so that you can join and really you can become certified PMP in the minimum possible time. So if you want to join our program, my number is with you, my email is with you. You can ping me and we can make sure that you become certified PMP. Like 1,500 students in almost 3 years or 597 students in just last 1 year. If you have any question, feel free to ask and I will answer it. Okay, 70% I'm doing more. That's good. That's good. What about RMP? So you need to have same thing for RMP, but you need 30 PDUs for RMP. Okay. So thank you very much, guys. I wish you best of luck. Become PMP. And like always, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, good evening, good night. Nandini, wherever you are. Bye bye.
Adnan, Chetan,
Jigar,
Jiku.
Ajit, Samad, Jarat, Anup, Akil, Mohammed Faisal, Jay Prakash, Mohsin, Mafi, Priti, Priya, Ajit, Tosh, Tushar, Ubaid, Jiku, Sir Wasim, Sir Irfan, Sayyid, Vishnu, Kam, Mohammed, Vandana, Vel Kumar, Ali Raza, Edwin, Chandra, Mo, Imran, Sir Arfat, Deepak, Adnan, Ajay, Batul, Ibrahim, Murli, Rizwan, Sachin, Sujit, Compnil, Riyaz, Sayyid, Faisal, Harun, Khan, Vinay, Javed, Sanger, Farid, Pradeep, Prem, Abhishek, Amir. Well, congratulations, Muhammad, Sai, Parita, Nabil, Chitra, Talaj, Harish, congratulations, Manish, Amar, Adirul, Palisa, Aslam, Atif, Grace, Greg, Matt, Sachin, Kamal, Bashkar, Rohit, Patish, Vikshit, Vyas, Saurav, Siddhartha, Nadir, Tarik, Venkat, तो हरी प्रसिंज है मंसूर रेहाना विजय विशाल अर्जुन असद इलियास खान कांग्रेचुलेशन एंथनी अरविंद हसान वसीम मंगेश राज अकबर वरना संकल्प विशेष ईश्वरी अफजाल विवेक हसीब हामिद लीश पल्लवी अनम फैसल बुरहान हुसैन मतीन पांडे सैयद खलील मुनीफ हसन गुप्ता आशा अजय पूजा तलहा विजय अमजद